Page 38, Camptown Races. They're introducing a new symbol now. At the top, the dotted half note. A very common note, we see it a lot. The easiest way, in my opinion, to remember this is it's 3 quarter notes. Remember, a half note's the same as 2 quarter notes? Well, the dot is the same as 1 in this case, because the dot can be other things. So when you put the half note and the dot together, it's the same as 3 quarter notes. It would be like a half note and a quarter note tied together. I don't think we've had ties yet, but eventually we'll get there. It can't get more complicated than that, and it's important you understand the complicated part, but not yet. Just remember it's 3 quarter notes for now. It's how long you count it. So Camptown Races, let's see, it's 2 lines long, treble bass clef, 4/4 time signature. I see quarter notes and half notes and a whole note, and probably a dotted half note in there somewhere. We do, measures 3 and 4. Gotta have them in there introducing you, just well use it, I guess. The right hand, the thumb goes here, that's here, and the left hand, second finger here, that puts you here. And I encourage you not to use that chart. We want to look at the music and figure it out here. And once you're here, you got to remember where your hand is and which finger's on which key. And it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See those dotted half notes get 3 counts because a quarter note gets 1 count. And that's the way it works in this piece. There is a repeat sign at the end I missed, so you have to play it twice. So once I have the notes and rhythms figured out, I'll go through and make sure there's no hesitations. You go slow, that's fine. Speed's not important right now. No hesitations. Then I can add the articulations, which they don't give us any. Well, if you can figure out where the phrases are, you put in phrasing. Lift up, lift up, lift up. So it's like the first 2 measures of each line is a phrase. And then in the first line, each of the last 2 measures is a phrase. And then the second line, the last 2 measures is 1 phrase. That's all 1 phrase. That's how I would phrase it. So I would connect everything but lift up between the phrases. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Get the idea? Then the dynamics, and it's just loud, whatever that is. Not super loud. Loud, it's heavy. Let the wrist collapse a little bit on these each time you do this. You're playing with a lot of weight, and the wrist is the shock absorber. Don't stiffen up and get tight. That's a killer in piano music. Don't. I mean, you see the pros and all that. Sometimes they're like that. Well, when you become a pro, you can go like that too. Until then, you stay relaxed. I mean, that's a whole different thing. Don't get confused. Don't do what they're doing. Stay relaxed all the time. Believe me, if they were playing something slow like this, they would be relaxed. Then the speed, and this is a fast song. This is y'all both feel it in 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Depends on how much coffee or wine or beer or whatever I've had. It's just, you don't have to take it that fast. Slow it down now. It's a little slow for Camptown Races, but hey, I don't know how fast you race, so just go with that. Whatever, you decide on how fast you're going to go. Remember the natural accent? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Feel these natural accents. I exaggerate them so you can hear it better, but you just feel them is all. Let's play this together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. We are going to repeat. I'll give us 4 counts. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 4, 3, 4. There's a duet at the bottom of this page. I'd like to play that. We're going to speed it up a little bit. Maybe not the full 160. That's kind of quick. But let's try it together. I'll give us 4 counts. And the metronome's going quick. These are quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got to do that. Make sure you can play it that fast or this won't work. But I'll give us 4 counts of that speed. 1, 2, ready, go. And then we're off to the races. The last measure in this duet, and the accompaniment sounds terrible. But I'm going to go ahead and play that chord. I don't know if it's correct or not. It's just going to sound off. And it's quite normal in a lot of this music that at the end, they'll twist it at the end. They'll add tension. They'll do something, usually a 7th chord. Here, I'm just going to play. And that mess is what it's going to sound like. So be careful, because just enjoy what you do. 1, 2, ready, go.